What is up, everybody? It's your boy, the most flexible, back again with another stream. We're gonna try to get like 5 quests in this video, hopefully. This is one, and then like 4 more. We're partway through this quest, so we're gonna finish this one, and we're gonna do like the 4 more that I need to do. It's making me put on my costume now. She's an elephant, which shocked me. I expected her to be a lion, truthfully. What am I gonna be? No. The one thing I, as a physical human being, am allergic to. In terms of animals, anyways. Marvelous. There's not a child that would fail to be delighted. It really does suit you. Shut up, Wooklamont. I will eat you. I will cut you and eat you. Now that you are suitably attired, I pray you go forth and promote our play to the children. Concentrate your efforts here in the vicinity of the air cab station and see that you make it fun. In the meantime, I shall continue my own preparations here. Should your costumes wear off, I shall provide you with another. I don't know how long I have for these costumes. Just wear the costume provided by Otis in order to progress. You'll change back to your normal garments. If you move too far away, look to your map for the garment changes area of effect. Speak with Otis to restore or prolong the garment change. Fun! I get to be a rabbit for a while. 30 minutes is the time frame I have. Quiet girl. Oh, hello there, Mr. Rabbit. What's the matter? Ah, the play. I know about it. They sometimes have performances over at the castle. I've seen it before, so I was going to give it a miss, but if you say it's special this time, then alright, I'll go. If it takes 30 minutes for this, I'm gonna be sad. Listless boy. Well, who should interrupt my air cab watching but a person in a silly costume? Let me guess, you're here to tell me about the play. Don't bother, I've seen it no less than 50 times already. Otis is going to be performing as himself? Now that's a new twist on an old classic. Alright, just for that I'm willing to see the play again. Up, and then 2 more over in this vicinity. So we're going to grab the 2 down before we grab the up. Energetic boy. Oh ho, a rabbit monster. Shall rue the day you crossed paths with this royal knight. There's going to be a play with knights and stuff? Come on, let's go and watch. We can ride the air cab later. Yeah, there's up, but also still one here. Chetty girl, and then we gotta go up. Look, it's a rabbit. What is it? Want to play with us, do you? There's going to be a play about Queen's Fiend. I want to see it. We'll head over to the castle right away. Thanks for telling us. And now up we go for the last one. I'm curious. Haha, I'm still in costume even while riding Burb of Darkness. Alright guys, a little less than 3 minutes until the next ad is on for you in Twitch chat. So that's fun. Absorbed girl. Oh, are you here to look at Queen's Fiend too, Mr. Rabbit? The great big golden statue is exactly what she looks like. And that's what my mom told me, and she's a scientist. My mom also told me that terminal is a tube. Her Majesty must watch over all of us from there. A play about the realm's founding? I love history. That sounds great. I'll let my mom know so we can go and watch together. Thank you, Mr. Rabbit. Alright, cool. Good to know taking damage does not affect it. You finished making your rounds? Excellent. I shall take the costume off your hands. And now I'm free! Whoa! Thanks to the two of you promoting the play in my stead, I could memorize the lines to my satisfaction. I am grateful beyond measure. Don't mention it. It was fun meeting endless children. Endless children? What not thing to say when we're endless ourselves. It's, complicated. I'd explained it to you, but the play's due to start soon, isn't it? Aye, very soon. I must needs make my way to the venue and see to the final preparations. Let's talk later then. We'll be cheering you on from the crowd. By all means, but hold on. What would you say to performing in the play as well? Are you serious? Oh no, definitely not. I've never done anything like that. I don't think I can learn lines on such short notice. Haha, rest assured it wouldn't be a difficult part. What I have in mind for the two of you is a little swordplay, a duel between Alexandrian and Lindblom's soldiers. That is certain to please the children, and without the need for words. What do you think? Oh man, how about you Lindblom scum, or this Alexandrian knight is sure to take you down? I think I'm gonna go for the second one. This Alexandrian knight is sure to take you down. Because it's fun. That keen, are you? Alright, you asked for it. Then it is settled. I shall prepare your costumes for you. You need but engage in a mock fight. Accidentally just did something. There we go. While there isn't time for a rehearsal, the little mistakes are all in good entertainment. With that, I shall go and inform the troop members of the changes. Pray, make your way to Proto-Alexandria and await further instructions. So we're getting close. So close. That's the castle where the terminal is. When we shut it down, Yesterland and the Endless in it will also fade away. So let's give them a show to remember. And we'll remember them too. Them and what it is they seek to preserve through this celebration. Ads running on my end. So in the Twitch stream, there's currently some ads running, unfortunately for those in my stream. But it's not like it's terrible, or that they're guaranteed they're going to miss a bunch of stuff or anything like that. It's just kind of annoying for them, I suppose. And also kind of for me that I have to make use of it. But it's where the bulk of the money I make on Twitch comes from. I don't get a lot of subs and bits and stuff. I'm not complaining, mind you, just kind of acknowledging that fact. You know, I just am thankful for viewership. I'm thankful that I have the affiliate status. I just long to continue to do this. You know, I enjoy myself doing this. It allows me to, you know, share my joy with people. And I'm posting my streams to my VODs channel to kind of immortalize them. Allow them to be found again in the future. Should somebody desire to go back and watch a playthrough, or parts they missed of a playthrough, or should somebody new find all of these things. Waiting at the destination now. Though I will say this much, I've pushed myself well beyond my limits. I've been 11 hours streaming, 12 hours I've been at this stuff. I'm definitely taking it easy outside of my meeting tomorrow. Should be fine.
Well, this seems to be the right place. What's on the program, I wonder?
Muting my mic to continue on.
And where are the others, for that matter?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. A great conflict rages over precious electrope, and the kingdom of Alexandria has been embroiled in the chaos. When the royal capital comes under siege, the kingdom's valiant knights lay their lives on the line for their beloved Princess Sphene. I bid you keep your handkerchiefs at hand. Now, without further ado... Yeah! It's a royal knight!
I beg your pardon? What a twist!
Oh, unbelievable.
Ha! Yeah! Arg! I am killed!
You must flee! All of you! Princess Sphene!
Are you unharmed?
Oh, I am, thanks to you, my dearest Otis.
My dearest? And so, in no small part due to the valor of the royal knights, the kingdom succeeds in repelling the invaders. But their jubilation proves short-lived. For in mad defiance, the enemy unleashes a forbidden weapon which brings about a terrible calamity. Full many lose their lives. The good Queen Sphene, shining vision of hope, among them. Go to her! You're supposed to go to her! What's happening?
Is it over already?
And then, though the people grieved their queen's tragic passing, guided by her legacy of compassion... Oh boy. They, worked hand in hand to overcome an age of hardship, and in time, they built a peaceful and prosperous Alexandria. a new Alexandria.
Pray forgive me. The memories. They had me in a vice grip.
All's well that ends well. I wouldn't dwell on it.
If I may ask, during your improvisation, you spoke of a new Alexandria. And so I'm given to wonder, do you hail from a time after mine own?
We do. And we're living people, not endless.
My word! That I should meet the living in this place. There is another question I dread to speak aloud. A question I couldn't bring myself to pose to newcomers, out of fear of the truth. Alexandria, does it still exist?
It does. It isn't quite the place you knew, but it endures. The descendants of your people walk its streets and live each day to the fullest as proud Alexandrians.
They live. We live. I had failed to protect my queen, but to hear that, it brings me a measure of peace.
You were there too, Otis. That is, an incarnation of you.
Of me? That's absurd. But wait, something comes back to me. When they were researching a means to resurrect Her Majesty, memory preservation or some such, I volunteered to be a test subject. No. It is a fog I cannot pierce. But pray, tell me, this incarnation of myself, what was he like?
So the options are: he was a proud and valiant knight of the realm, or he was a brave soul who protected his queen to the last. Both are technically correct, but I'm going to go with the second one here.
That's not all. He was a father in all but name to the new king, Gululja. Whatever you may have failed to do, you're the noblest of souls, Otis. And your deeds, your sacrifice, gave us hope that we sorely needed.
Ha! 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 'Tis miracle. Verily, there can be no other way to describe it.
It is. It really is. We bear the legacy of your other self, and we'd be glad to bear yours as well.
My, what comfort you offer! With such dependable souls to take up my shield, I may rest easy indeed. I beg you, watch over our new king. The war changed my queen. To her final moment, grief darkened her gentle countenance. I've not the honor of knowing Gululja, But I pray that for all his days, he shall have cause to smile.
We'll see to it he does, Otis. I swear.
That night, he was the one who looked after Gululja. And now you follow in his footsteps.
I realized I had just talked a bunch there and didn't have it unmuted. Some of the things was basically just, you know, that I was really intrigued by that. It was really cool. I couldn't bypass the stairs. And I don't remember. I realized I said I had 5 quests I needed to do today, but I only have 4. I mean, this video, rather. And then there's 4 quests on Friday. That being said, we're going to get back to this.
And those of others as well. We've come to know how much Sven's people loved her, how much they yearned for peace. All of this we'll carry with us.
I see.
Alright guys, that puts us down to 3 more quests tonight, and 7 quests left in the MSQ completely. Alright. Let's talk to Kefkiwa. There appears to be no change with the Meso Terminal. I don't know. So let's take this opportunity to visit another zone. Isle Volcano in the northeast. Place with a volcano, eh? And I suppose we're using the zipline again? You know it. Like before, I'll take care of the guard at the Gate of Remembrance. Come, let's head back. know why I mounted like that. Instead of teleporting. I don't know. I could have just teleported and then walked from there, but I forgot to do so until after I mounted, but whatever. I'll speak to your Isle Vulcan guard. Onwards we go. Disable text auto advance because more than likely this is not going to be voiced. Yeah. Well, Clement's all nervous. It's only an illusion. It's only an illusion. What's this now? Don't tell me you're afraid of the lava. Not on your life. Is this even real? Is it? Oh, definitely not. But don't take my word for it. Jump in and see for yourself. No need. I believe you. She's all nervous and scared and stuff. It's great. There's the terminal. You can get to it via the caverns that run through the volcano. I'll go on ahead and wait for you. Take care of the wildlife now. Hey, Aaronville? I'll explore alone. You needn't worry. I'll give the wildlife a wide berth. He's brooding! Poor Aaronville. He's still coming to terms with it. Stop brooding. Aaronville. You can hardly blame him. Just leave him be for now. Come on, let's get moving ourselves. Now then, there'll be a warp point here somewhere. Closer, a little further up, rather. The fire sprites are the only ones that won't attack on sight, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's been the sprites for the elements have been the only ones that don't attack on sight. Thus far, so it makes sense that it's the same here. Part of me wants to just rush to the Aetheryte, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rush to the Aetheryte and make my way back. For my own sanity. grab this etherite and then make our way back over to everyone else. Speak with Kafkiwa. Well now, look who came this way too. Great minds, as they say. This appears to be a fighting arena. Is it also a recreation of an actual place? A recreation of an actual place? In all likelihood. While I don't know the details, I understand such facilities were once common across the land. And though it's closed at the moment, even Solution 9 has the Arcadian. It may well be a legacy of the past. Anyway, it seems that the next match is about to begin. As I've already spectated my fill, I will move on, but you ought to head inside for a look. And cutscene. Will this one be voiced? Maybe. I'll be ready to mute just in case.
That rather resembles... Wouldn't you agree?
Indeed. While similar arts could have developed independently across reflections, this verges on being identical.
Is something wrong?
What?
Do we know each other from somewhere?
Come on, dear.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I must be going.
Wait, please!
You're new here, I gather. It may seem strange at first, but give it time. You'll grow accustomed to it soon enough.
No, I'm not. Rather, I'm, oh, what can I say? Of course. This earring. Do you recognize it?
Impossible.
My name is Kryl. When I was a baby, I was taken from this world to another, where I grew up without knowledge of my past. I know not how much time has passed for you, and, things may not be as you expect them to be, but I'm here now. I found my way back. This earring, it contained a code with which I was able to reopen the gate. And I did, and I'm here. And...
Could it be as she claims?
She's not lying. I can tell. And there is no mistaking the earring. Oh. How you've grown, my darling daughter.
It has been 20 years.
My damn heart!
Yes, names. I'm Robor, and this is Alila, your mother. Doubtless, we have a mountain of questions for each other, but perhaps we can take this somewhere quieter? The heat wells, for instance. There's a spot there where we can relax and chat.
Alright, cool. Let's talk to Kryl. Talk to Kryl again. The first... Sorry, the second level 100 quest, I think. Yeah. Second level 100 quest. Basically talking about, oh, she's finally met her parents. Now she gets to go see them and say hi and get to know them a little more. Now I go speak with Kryl again at the heat wells. Man. Oh, bother. It won't chase me very far. I'll give up pretty quickly, actually. Alright, cool. And another cutscene that may or may not be voiced. Look at her all giddy to share her experiences. Alright. It's such a strange feeling to be reunited with you beyond death. Your companions, what are they called? Oh dear, I'd completely forgotten to introduce them. Over here is Wuk Lamat, Vow of Resolve of Tuliolol. Beside her is Grahatia, my colleague in the Students of Baldessian. And this is Axeldai, an adventurer, though that hardly does him justice. He is the most dependable of friends to whom I owe my life. My word, we clearly have a great deal of thanks to give, don't we, dear? Oh, yes we do. Our heartfelt gratitude to you all. So close. Given that the last quest is as long as it's going to be, I might do an additional quest today. I might do 5 instead of 4. That way I know I can definitely do the dungeon and trial Friday. Anyways, not the smoothest of beginnings, is it? If only we had some Zabruk Pibil to ease the way, am I right? Wait, that's not a bad idea. What? Hey, are you hungry? We could bring you something to eat if you like. Oh, thank you, but we're fine. You know, it's quite hot here by the springs. Something cold would be lovely. Understood. We'll fetch you all treats that'll help you cool off. I wouldn't want to be a bother, but... Just the... Got it. Think nothing of it. This is what friends are for. Thank you. We shall look forward to the cool treats. And off we walk. Speak to Grahatia. That was well conceived, Wuk Lamat. Just putting what I learned in Yaktel to use. If I had to mention a potential problem, however, it is that food here tastes like nothing to the living. Seriously, I had no idea. Still, it appears to be perfectly enjoyable for the endless. And going along with the idea, Cryle likely understands this. May not instantly break the ice, but I'm hopeful that it will help to thaw it. So, shall we split up and look for what Alayla, I don't know, requested? Something cold, ironically. This is supposed to be a special moment, so I say we go with the best treat there is. One that'll leave an impression. The locals ought to be able to recommend something. Do you want to ask the people near the Aetheryte? Yeah, Axeldai, Grahatia, and I will do the same elsewhere. I mean, there's an ice cream cart here. I was recommended the ice cream before, but... Sure, I guess I can ask people. You know, in the water area, somebody recommended I get the ice cream here. Said it was the best. Florid, man. With a long hot salad like that, I'm gonna need a Gold Star ice cream. What? You don't know? Gold Star ice cream is the most popular treat here in Isle Volcane. Well, it's a little tricky to tuck into. You can't come here and not try it. There's a stall just to the southwest, so you have no excuses. Indecisive man and relaxing woman are the last two to talk to. What's snack to have today? You want a recommendation of something tasty and cold? This stall doesn't have that sort of thing, I'm afraid. But speaking of something cold, I could use a nice drink with my snack. I think I'll get a coffee. Actually, a tea might be better, or even a lemonade. But I can't go past a beer. Yes, let's make it a white beer today. Relaxing woman. A cold treat that will leave an impression. That's a difficult one. Isle Volcane is home to fighters, so the food here is mostly hearty and filling. Kind? Ah, right. There's a popular stall to the southwest that might have just what you're after. Why don't you go and take a look? So the southwest seems promising. One that I walked by on my way in. That random robot is just staring at the rock pillar. Alright, whatever floats your goat. Speak with Wooklamat. So you're here too. Everyone I spoke with recommended Gold Star ice cream. There's colorful balls stacked on top of each other. That'd be the ice cream, I take it? I can see the appeal, but it's going to be hard to deliver it intact. We need 3 servings, so let's get Graha to help carry one. You're talking to a transportation expert. You mean you could do it alone? Well, there do seem to be vessels for carrying 3. Are you sure about this? Great. They're definitely safer in your hands than in mine. I'll go and tell Graha everything's taken care of. See you back at the springs. I speak to the ice cream vendor and go from there. Hello there. Would you care for our famous Gold Star ice cream? Alright, 3 servings coming right up. Here you are. You want to be quick so it doesn't melt, but also careful so it doesn't collapse. Good luck and enjoy. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to complete the task. It's not that terribly difficult. Because, I mean, you could have done it without cutting through like that. It's just having 2 minutes and 5 seconds makes it even, you know, you have enough time to get around it otherwise, but this way is fine. Cryo just says it looks amazing and is taking it, so...
Never did we imagine that such a reward awaited us. Isn't that so, Robor?
Muting again for the voiced cutscene.
Yes.
Oh, don't mind your father. Like me, he's still getting used to seeing you all grown up.
This is just excruciating.
Yes, well, a 20-year blank is not so quickly filled.
Even so, there's got to be something we can do.
You know, I think I might have an idea.
Raha?
What is he doing?
Oh, you needn't force yourself.
It doesn't taste of anything to the living, surely.
No, it's delicious. I mean it. I've never tasted anything so good.
It really does taste so much better when we're all together.
Yes, indeed.
I'm suddenly craving dessert. How about you?
Truly. We've never felt so happy in all our lives. We don't know how to thank you. But at the very least, we can give you some answers. You've risked so much and come so far for them after all.
Tis our understanding you are researching a power called interdimensional fusion. Will you tell us about it?
To begin at the very beginning, there is a legend passed down by our people, the Milala. In the distant past, we abided in a different world. Our homeland was a paradise of eternal summer. The flowers were always in bloom. Until, that is, the great calamity turned the very seas to ice. As those around them froze to death, our ancestors looked to a mighty relic for salvation. By its power, they opened a portal and used it to flee to another reality.
The key is none other than that relic, and it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership. Desperate as we were, we accepted their help, only to later discover their ulterior motive, to plunder other worlds of ether. Seeking to frustrate their plans, we defected from the Order, and as their agents closed in on us, we seized control of the prototype gate and activated it.
What followed you already know. We sent our daughter and the key through the portal, entrusting them to the men we encountered. You were born with an unusual gift, you see. Upon learning of it, Preservation sought to subject you to experiments.
An unusual gift? The Echo, I dare say.
Our people, the Milala. Are there any ways I might learn more about them?
There are, such as visiting the cavern inside the volcano. Our ancient homeland has been recreated there. While it's intended to serve as an entertaining diversion, it ought to teach you a thing or two about our history and traditions.
May we go there? Selfish though it may be, I should love to learn of my ancestors. Of them. And of the legacy my parents entrusted to me.
Sure, by all means. As it happens, it's on the way to our destination.
And with that, we are closer yet. So we'll talk here. Speak to Kryl. Basically, she just thanked us for getting to meet her parents and also share a meal with them. Battle Dance Materia, sure. This one gives me Savage Might. Kryl is eager to learn about the Malala people. As my parents told us, the cavern inside the volcano is a place for learning about the Malala's ancient homeland, but I'm hoping it will yield other information as well, namely information on preservation. Preservation! The scientists who were researching interdimensional fusion! And prior to that, created the Endless. This living memory is likely also their creation. I expect they would carefully curate any details concerning themselves, but I wish to keep an eye out nonetheless. I'm all for it, of course, seeing as the key once belonged to the Malala, it couldn't hurt to learn about them. Alright, then let's head inside. With that, we are closing in on being able to end the stream today and also finish FF14's Dawntrail Let's Play here. The Malala 1 through 4 is also a thing here. Will this one be voiced? No, it's not. Quite a mystical atmosphere here. Is this what the Malala homeland was like? Ding ding, correct! Friggin' robot. What's going on? The ancient home of the Malala people is recreated here in exacting detail thanks to the marvel of Electrope. The scale alone has been adjusted in order to accommodate folk of all proportions. Ah, but I have neglected to introduce myself. I am the guide for this facility, the steps of the speaker. It shall be my pleasure to assist you as you embark upon your educational journey. There's even a guide. How considerate. Alright then, as we wander around, if there is something we do not understand, we'll be certain to ask you. Bzzzt, incorrect. Visits to our facility take the form of a quizzed tour. So the correct answer is follow the instructions of your guide. That's yours truly. Sounds like a pain in the ass. I agree with Lamont. Sure will be both enlightening and entertaining. Let's have them guide us. Very good, madam. I have registered the 4 of you as visitors. Please proceed through yonder passageway to the chamber beyond. Onwards we go. This is annoying. If it weren't for the fact that I, just want to get this over with, I would actually take the time to read those Malala, things, but I don't have that opportunity at the moment. So speak with the mechanical guide. Fun. Alright. If I may have your attention! You stand within the within a shrine of the Malala, migrant people who roamed until they found new lands to call their own. According to folklore, they originally hailed from a paradise of eternal summer. Alas, they had no choice but to abandon it when a great calamity froze the very seas. The speaker, their spiritual leader, guided them to safety, and she is enshrined here. With the sacred relic that she wielded in this place, they performed rituals dedicated to the dream that one day they might return to their ancestral home. A sacred relic that must be the key used to initiate interdimensional fusion. Interdimensional fusion? If such a wondrous power existed, I can only imagine what great feats it could be used to achieve. Now then, it's time for a history quiz. Oh, here we go. There are 4 braziers in this room, each of which is accompanied by a panel bearing a statement. If you believe a statement is true, then you must light its brazier by operating the panel. Simple yes. Without further ado, please nominate a representative and begin. Let's have Axel Dye do the honors. Go ahead and take a look at the panels, my friend. I hate you all. Eternal Summer. Light it. Only one of them is correct. Eternal Summer. Alright, I have to review the first chamber. I'm going to guess that the other one I should put on is Brazier of Calculations. I'll do that one, but I don't think... But Homecoming and Relic, I would say, is a no. Oh, I got a notification. William, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. How are you doing today? There we go. Alright, so essentially it's just saying, you know, yep, you're correct. They believe the Malala might have been the people of the South Sea Isles. Potentially, but also probably not. Stuff like that kind of stuff. Alright. For those of you in chat, here on Twitch, there is 2 minutes and 30 seconds left until an ad starts up. Given I am also recording currently to be able to post this later to YouTube on my VOD's channel, I do appreciate everyone who's watching. Getting rid of notifications because the notification symbol on my Discord absolutely drives me nuts. Why I didn't mount up sooner. Wasn't exactly thinking in that moment, though. Alright, now we talk to the mechanical guide again. So it's known as the Speaker's Rest, but nobody knows what purpose it served, not even the Malala. Which is indeed rather curious, like Kryl just said. Isn't it, though? Some have suggested that this place is purely the creation of the facility's designer, that it didn't actually exist in the Malala homeland. It's generally believed, however, that the adornments upon the walls are masks that represent the emotions of men. And that brings us to the final quiz. The question is simple. How many types of masks are there? It's the last one already? Something tells me it's not going to be as simple as it sounds. Please take all the time you require. I shall be here when you are ready with the answer. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I see 3. 3 types of masks. 3 types of masks. 3. It's incorrect, I'm afraid. Oh, there's the 4th one up there. 5th one. There's 5. There's 5. Alright, so I guess the answer is 4, because there's more than 2. And there's more, and 3 isn't the answer. We'll grab the ether current quickly just because it's right here. And then we're going to say 5. I mean, 4 rather. One. It is 4. Okay. With that, we're done. Got ads running over here on Twitch right now. This is going to be voiced.
Finished at last. God, I'm exhausted.
Muting my mic temporarily.
If the legend is true, the Malala were refugees from the source. But what is this relic of theirs that can bridge worlds? Who made it? And to what end?
Much about the key remains shrouded in mystery. By augmenting it with electrope, Preservation did succeed in opening a portal. Yet they could never grasp how they had managed to do so, much less the underlying principles of the technology. To this day, not a single person understands the mechanics of interdimensional fusion, let alone who imbued the key with its power, when they did so, or why. But remember this. The key is a tool, and like all tools, in and of itself, it is a force for neither good nor evil. Once taken in hand, however, its capacity for both is made plain. In delivering one man, it may doom another, making a lie of its bearer's every good intention.
As did Preservation, Queen Sveen seeks to wield the key in the name of those she loves. And in so doing, makes her people party to the destruction of countless souls. We have told you all we can, to be able to share this with you at the last. It feels as though we fulfilled our purpose.
You've come to shut down the terminal.
Yes, we have. But perhaps there's another way, one that doesn't require the terminal's deactivation.
For the longest time, we've sought a means to erase ourselves before our knowledge could be used for ill. And in you, we have found it. So press on. Press on, and don't look back.
I will. May I ask you one last question?
Of course, my dear.
The earring. Why did you leave it with me?
Because, Kryl, we wanted to see you again. This may seem self-serving, but we wanted to leave a trace of ourselves with you. A hint to guide you to us, so that we could live in hope.
We've dreamed of this day for so long, but now that it's become reality, we wonder if we deserve to enjoy it. We wanted naught but the best for you, yet we've always wondered how much you might have suffered in our absence.
Do not torment yourselves so. As fate would have it, you entrusted me to a good man. His name is Galuf, and he raised me as his own. What's more, I've been blessed with the finest comrades anyone could have. It's thanks to you that I am here now, hale and happy. So please, be at peace. Be at peace. Mother. Father.
You already have a beautiful name, but if we might call you by the one we gave you? Maya. Our dearest Maya. We love you more than life itself.
Maya. My name... My name is Maya.
Are you sure about this? You can leave the terminal to us, you know.
No, I must do this. Kryl, Maya, Baldessian must press on. Press on and... Farewell, Mother. Farewell, Father.
Farewell.
They are really throwing the emotions at us, man. Oh, my phone falling off my lap. Speak to Cryo. So, she was just, saying she's been nervous this whole time, scared that she was going to find out, like her parents never loved her, or, something else not so good. And so it scared her. But she found out that that's not the case. She's thankful for that, and that we're going to see this through to the end. So... we're just gonna mount. We go up to the terminal. We're going to talk Kofkiwa, turn in this quest, and start the next quest. Just get it pulled up and ready to run. And that will be the end of everything for today. I have streamed 12 and a half hours today and been working at this for over 13. Yeah, let's shut it down. That being said, this has been great, and I am looking forward to finishing this out. They're really throwing the emotions at us at this point. This is going to be great.
You know how to do it.
I do.
Alright. Somebody's been focused on with every single one of these so far. First, it was Namika with Wook Lamont. Then, it was Otis, which wasn't a single individual that it really focused around, but could technically be considered pointed at you. Next, it was Kryle's parents for Kryle, which means that the last one's going to be Kofkiwa for Aaronville. We meet at the Gate of Remembrance first, obviously for story purposes. So, just for the sake of being ready for next time, I'm going to teleport here. And this is going to be where we end. I'm going to end the recording now. Appreciate everyone who has watched all of this. Thank you for watching this part.